Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and the world's biggest Nickelodeon collection. And not just that, the creator and CEO of this show is a part of the NBSA, the National Bikini Bottom Space Association. But I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day. And if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Krusty Krab combo meal, camera flip.
We'll give him a smorgasbord.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here. Today is going to be an absolute blast, because today is a day I've been waiting for like several years, really, several months maybe.
Yeah, weeks.
Maybe weeks, yeah, weeks. Because today they just dropped the brand new Krabby Patty Deluxe meal at Five Below. It is a brand new gummy conglomerate of different gummy foods that you could pick up at the Krusty Krab. But not just that, there's a new snap and switch set for Sandy's Rocket. You guys know how much I talk about Sandy needing more representation, and she's getting her very own Build-A-Set for her rocket, along with a bunch of other brand new merchandise that has been dropping today. And you can pick up all of it at Five Below, one of my favorite places to go, because typically, on average, most but becoming less of the time, everything is under $5, which in the world of collecting is a much needed breath of fresh air. So we're gonna be stopping by there and seeing how much awesome Nickelodeon merchandise we can pick up. SpongeBob, Nickelodeon, 90s, 2000s, Cartoon Network, Disney, you know the whole vibe. We're gonna head there, and we're also gonna stop by the Dollar Tree and see if we get lucky enough for them to drop something random. But trust me, this is going to be an amazing hunt. We're gonna find so much today. So without any further ado, okay, so we're heading on in. Let's see what we can find. So they have the Halloween stuff in. These are really cute right here. You have a little skeleton guy, we have the mummy, and then we have this little pumpkin dude too with, you know, perfectly bucked teeth. But over there, they actually have some Funko Pops. You can go check them out and see. Oh, damn, dude, I actually don't have Mojito. Yeah, I need him. This is for anime, obviously, but you know what? I'm not gonna leave it here. This is the only one it looks like, too. Hey, and they have another Penny. Last time I left Penny here, we have Penny Proud. Last time, like I said, I left it because it was super scraped up. I think that may be the same exact one. We're gonna leave her again, unfortunately. But I can find
Get Uncle Bobby.
I mean, Uncle Bobby is reloaded up enough houses. I don't need to be in my house, too. But maybe we'll look around and see if we can find another Penny over in the actual Funko Pop section. Let's keep it moving. Dude, look, I knew they dropped new yo-yos. We have the LED yo-yos. Shout out to Good Burger, you got one of these.
Yeah.
We have this one. We have a Ninja Turtles one. We have a SpongeBob with the jellyfish one. Oh, I'm getting every single one of these. We have the Patrick right there too. The burger right here, the Krabby Patty. Oh, dude, of course he's doing the thing with one arm. Man, his other arm is not to be seen, but that face, we know that face is the thing. Do you see any other designs? I think that's all of them, right?
Yeah, we got everything.
So we have all of them right there. That was nice. We just got 5 Nickelodeon items to add to the collection for $5. They're $1 each. That's probably one of the best deals so far. For a buck, you know, LED lights. That was, you know, I mean, I would just expect a string for $1 these days.
Yeah.
We have these guys already in the collection, but you know they always have these guys here.
Another one over there, jellyfishing one.
With the jellyfish. Yeah, we got Pikachu there too, but he's $5 just in the wrong container. Hey, classic. Oh, okay, so they don't have the Krabby Patty combo here, but I did hide one. I'm not ashamed. I did it. I hid it. I wanted to film it with you guys, and I didn't have my camera on me or my phone, so I just hid it, but hopefully it's still there.
Also, do you have this? Because this packaging is way different.
I do have one variation of this. This is just like, yeah, like a more springtime Krabby Patty.
Very cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, we don't necessarily need this one, though, but it is really cool, though. We definitely have this one already. We have this one. And we have sliders in multiple variations. But let's go see if we can find the one that I hid, maybe. Let's just do that first. We'll look at the rest of the store in a second. Let's see if we can find that.
There is no way.
I'm not proud, okay? I am proud a little bit.
Only you would do something like that. Ridiculous.
Yes, I was so sad when I left it. I'm like, what if they don't have it? And I missed it, but I wanted to film it with you guys. So hit the like button for me hiding that. It was still back there. What are the odds? I'm so pumped. Okay, so we had the last one left on the shelves. Look at that. You had the Krabby Patty fries. You have the kelp rings. You have the
kelp smoothie, kelp cola, the deluxe. Mr. Krabs never gave out this much food in his life. Only at $5 below.
Without costing a fortune.
I'm so pumped that was still there.
That was crazy. I didn't expect it.
All right, so we can keep looking around and stuff too, but I wanted to make sure we got that before it was a little too late. Dude, look. Whoa. They have these figures as well. They have Arnold.
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, Angelica
and
and
Angelica and Tommy. Dude,
is there more?
Unbelievable. I mean, you know these already. These are the figures they re-released like a million times, but they haven't re-released that Angelica. They never released this Ren and Stimpy again after the original box set. And this Arnold and Gerald either, they never re-released. So these we gotta get for sure. That's like a whole little Nickelodeon like collection right there for freaking $15. That was an incredible pickup. Like I said, I told you they dropped so much stuff. And we got, oh dude.
What
They
about, they got the Venoms in.
They never have these in stock. I want to get one of the Squiddy just so I can open it up.
Sorry, Sonic.
We already have the whole set in the collection thanks to the man Mitchell, but I do want to get the Squidward one just so we can open him out of the box and kind of, you know, mess around with him and put him places. I think he would look super, super cute.
I'm gonna get myself a Patrick.
Hey, for sure. Absolutely. That's a great pickup. What is going on?
Little bobblehead.
And they have I think this came out like the first, like one of the first or second Nick boxes they actually released. So you can see it's by Culturefly too. I don't know if this is like old, no, 2023. They must have re-released it just to have it at $5 below. That is amazing. We have this literally in the collection, just like sitting up by the Hey Arnold collection. But now we have one in box, so for sure we're not gonna leave that around for $5. Oh yeah, we have the Kirby's too here. I think we're gonna have to get one of these just because again there is a rare of 1 out of 24. And even if we don't, I would be so hyped to get that Naruto Uzumaki Kirby right there. All of them are pretty cool, so we'll pick up one of these.
Is there a Meta Knight in that one?
There is Meta Knight as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
I think we have Meta Knight. It's the one I got her.
Oh, so need the ninja then.
Let me make sure it's not a Meta Knight. Doesn't feel like Meta Knight. They have the Photoshop kid back with the shield again.
Like he's just been flipped in reverse for this one.
They have Paw Patrol too, and they also have a Ninja Turtles version of that as well.
Dude, what is that?
Lord, oh my lord, oh my goodness, look at this. Sandy's Rocket, are you kidding me? That's brand new. They've never released Sandy's Rocket. They have the Krusty Krab, they've had that for a while.
The newest one was the bus prior, right?
And this right here we have, this is from the big one. And then we have right here, Truth or Square. And then we have SpongeBob's Last Stand. These are the promotional art for all 3 of those different specials into a 3 puzzle pack.
That is too cool.
That is there's 1 left. Oh my God.
I wouldn't blame them, man. That thing's sick.
We had 1 left. We got so lucky today. That is an amazing set there.
Is there a picture on the back for all of them?
There is, yes.
Oh, that one's so sick.
That one's cool.
Oh, and this one too. I like them all.
Yeah, all of them are amazing. I think this one's my favorite one though, because just SpongeBob's eyes down here and just it floating up.
Which one think's the 100 piece?
Oh yeah, you're right. So it's 124.
Oh, this one's definitely the 100. How big it is?
I could see that. Yeah, it's a pretty big
And then
image.
48, 24.
I wish there was one more so we could like build the 24 one or something to see it, but we got lucky enough to just find one. Okay, so we are in the Funko section now too, and they have some surprisingly pretty good ones in here. We have Linda and the Bikini Burger Linda. I'm gonna be picking that one up. They have Karapika. I don't need this one, but it's like the fact that it's here is sweet.
We got Louise and the itty bitty ditty committee.
We have Bisky down there too. We have Young Bob. I'm gonna pick up Young Bob, and I'm also gonna pick up Louise, the itty bitty ditty committee.
That's a hard one to say.
So you got, I mean, that's almost the whole line there. Only one missing is Tina and also Jean.
Look at that, way in the back.
I mean, she's got a little scrapage too, but hey, I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We got the one that we need, so let's go ahead and get this one. I think this one's better than the other one, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so we'll take this one to add to the collection. So Mitchell's over here working on this set. I've given him some of the ones that like he needed that I had extras. He's picked up quite a few. So the only one left that he needs is Gary.
And like, obviously, if we get the gold.
Yeah, and of course the gold itself, which, you know, everybody's looking for that one.
That's their whole set on this, is it? I was looking for more, but they just have this.
They advertise, just, you don't even get a regular SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It's just gold.
But I gotta get 2 at least.
Yeah.
If I can get Gary, I'll be happy.
There was one more thing I saw here, and it was a tsunami. I hit it. Don't know if it's still gonna be there. We'll hope, but if not, we're gonna be heading out of here. Well, we got everything. We didn't get the tsunami, but they did have Larry.
That's a big Larry.
With butter. All right, guys, so we're gonna be heading back to the cavern here, but there's a Dollar Tree right here, so we're gonna go see if there's anything, you know, amazing in there. If not, then we'll just check out, do you guys back to the cavern. Okay, and we found this card, but I mean, that's like pretty cool. I mean, it's only $1. I don't know if I have it. I feel like I maybe don't, but I'm gonna grab it just in case. And if I already have it, I mean, it doesn't hurt me any. I mean, it's just more sponge.
Yeah.
And they have SpongeBob socks for only $1.25. I mean, you go to freaking Dollar Tree and you get $3, you get 2 sponge items. That's a win in my book.
Absolutely.
We are back.
Whoa, jeez, there's some merchandise in there.
In the cavern with the bag. It was very slingshotted in there, you know. We have everything here and some stuff that Mitchell has found independently on his trips to Five Below, and some items that I got the first time that I went there when I realized they were dropping so much, and an employee told me they were gonna have more coming the next week. But some of those things I knew they were not gonna have, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So I picked some up. We have everything in here. I can't wait to go through all this amazing stuff that we picked up. So let's sit down, check it out. Of course, we're gonna add some of this stuff to the collection, but can't wait to play with everything and eat everything. Let's do it. So let's start off with the main event here, the combo meal, the Krabby Patty combo meal. I cannot believe this product is finally out and is so beautiful. Who knows if we will ever get another officially licensed gummy kelp cola, gummy kelp smoothie, or kelp rings, or Krabby fries. These two we know indefinitely we will get more of because we've seen them on the menu. But these ones, next to very unlikely we'll ever see that again. So this may be the only time we get official versions of those products. And I've already ordered one online, another one, so we can have one inside of the vault as well, without a doubt. But if you guys haven't picked this guy up, I highly recommend it, because if you're a fan of collecting the SpongeBob food products like I am, this is a dream come true, something I always wanted them to release. So let's go ahead and check it out. So first off, you get your classic, ooh, this is your classic jumbo Krabby Patty, but the packaging is completely different. Typically when you see this, it has a picture of one of the characters. For example, this one would be SpongeBob normally. We have the picture on screen. So this is a little bit of a patty variant, I guess you could say, this one. And why does it look like more gummy than it usually does? Like less solid.
They were like, oh, it's even cheese pizzas.
That's what I was thinking too. I bit my tongue when I said that, but yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking. There's a lot of teas in that. I'm definitely gonna try these out, but let's see what we have here next. Next up, we have the kelp smoothie, which is printed upside down. Let's see if we could.
Come on.
You could do this. Don't go Danny on me.
Eventually.
So we have the kelp smoothie, which is really, really cool looking. It's got the KK on there, and it's also green apple, which is one of the best patty flavors. So if it's anything like that, I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. So next up, we have the O's, the rings, the kelp rings, O for orange. You get 3 of them guys right there. Some big rings too. Those look delicious, and you have SpongeBob on that packaging. So there's part of our combo there. Then next up, we get none other than the kelp soda, which is like a classic cola gummy here. I've never had one of those old school ones, but they've done a lot of cola candies recently, so I guess the flavor is in there in the lab somewhere. Ooh.
Yeah.
But not just that, you know Mr. Krabs never handing out any refills. You get 2 of them.
You get 2?
You get 2 kelp sodas in there. That's unreal. Wait, actually,
You get 3.
you get 2 kelp sodas and you get 2 kelp shakes too. Again,
Dang.
Mr. Krab would never give out that many refills. I don't know if it's a misprint, but I would have just paid for just that.
Yeah, I mean.
I was not expecting to get 2 of each. And then we have the first time ever, we have the Krabby Patty Deluxe Double with Cheese. This is the only time we've ever gotten this in its own individual packaging. Usually you can get it in that bigger box. It comes with 4 of these. First time we've ever received them with a individual pack, so I love that. And finishing it up here, you gotta have some bottom of the box fries.
And you got 2 of those.
We have a misprint, which is actually like pretty rare. We have a French fry here, and then a start of a second French fry down there.
Oh, that's your wonderful favorite.
Cherry, which is good as a misprint because I won't be opening that one. But I can try it with this one. We have the cherry fries. So that's the entire box right there, and then the box itself is just freaking sweet. So I'm gonna try all these out, but me and Mitchell are gonna be filming a little YouTube short, so you guys may have already seen that short, or if you haven't seen the short, it's on screen, maybe. And if I'm pointing at nothing, that means it's coming soon. On to the next item. Now we have some more gummies because we got Mistles right here.
Missiles.
Mitchell's not Mistles. You want to be called Mistle?
Call me missile or what's happening
It's
now?
like you're a missile. A mist. You just launch, boom, misses.
My name is ever changing.
So Mitchell has these guys right here. The Krabby Patty Plus Prize Deluxes. Well, they're not deluxe, but they're still sick. And it has the flavors right here, and it has the only 4 you can get. Mitchell just needs the Gary that's not there. So, can I pop these open for you?
Yeah.
So we have the grape, the Sandrell grape right here. I feel like these are bigger than they used to be, right?
I'll take it.
This thing looks like it's been filled up with like salt water or something. Tell me that's not a bigger freaking Krabby Patty.
Let's compare.
I'm telling you, they made it
They
bigger.
did. What the heck?
That's what I'm saying. I've opened these countless times in my life. They've inflated these things.
Hey, shout out to them.
Yeah, because I mean, this is 2023 edition. They're like, hey, we're gonna sell it at $5 Below for $3. We better pump them guys up a little bit. That's a Mondo patty. All right, so the next up here, we have the actual pool. If the other one's as big as that, I'm gonna be mind blown. What do we have here?
Oh.
No. We got Squidward. Unfortunate. Let's see what we got here.
Ooh.
We have the green
Dude,
and
they are
another one.
massive.
Look at the meat on that, dude.
Look at that squid meat.
that is a thick patty. Look at that lettuce.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. That's a good flavor.
Heck yeah, that's incredible. I've never seen a patty.
They made them so big. Yeah.
I've never seen a patty so thick.
It was a new case, so it has to be new.
Yeah, and it says 2023 on it. That's what I think it is. They're the new inflated patties. All right, now what do we have here? You have Barnacle Boy!
Wait, why is he so orange? Like, if you look at the picture, he's clearly like very light, like a yeah, he got sunburnt in that one.
2020 is still the same original moldings. I don't know. But they've been reproducing this for 23 years now. We need a series 2. But still amazing. And no gold on this one, or Gary, or
he's
Mrs.
kind of
Puff.
gold. But...
Yeah, you got a gold Barnacle Boy. Barnacle Boy, he burned. He got sunburned. So we have the yo-yos here. We have this one, which is like a PewDiePie-esque like branding. Patrick Star here. A little bit fogged out. I don't know how it ended up like that, but nonetheless, you got Patrick there, the green. They've done a few of these yo-yos. Let me go grab them real quick. I have to go grab them. I'm grabbing them right now. So the collection continues to grow with these particular yo-yos. We have the Gary they released. We have the Spongebob and Patrick. We have the regular Spongebob. And then we have this one. That one's just the worst
LED.
value. It doesn't have what this has. It's the same cost. And look at this. They didn't paint up here. With this series, so we have now Patrick to add to this. We have the Krabby Patty.
Dang.
We have the new Sponge, which is like darker yellow. We have this new teal Squidward here doing the thing. And then we have this one. So that line is just continuing to grow. So we have all of these guys right here. What is your favorite of these so far? Personally, my favorite is this one because you get the full sponge look. Kind of makes like, it looks like he is the yo-yo, you know?
Yeah.
Second, I like the Krabby Patty one because that's just like so like unique and like identifiable by itself. And then thirdly, and I like this one right here, the meh with the Squidward shirt color in the background. And then fourthly, this one. Fifthly, this one. Sixthly, seventhly, eighthly.
I say my favorite's probably either Woody or the Krabby Patty.
Yeah, the Krabby Patty one's just cool. Like if you just had a yo-yo, if I were to pick one to open, it would be that Krabby Patty one. And look at that Kel sauce. We've got Kel sauce experience on this channel now. Look at that sauce on there, special Krabby sauce.
Ripping off of it.
Yes, I'm glad that they kind of kept this line consistent with the packaging, and they're doing different, you know, versions of them. So I'm interested to see which ones they release in the future.
What are we rating these bad boys?
Ooh, I'm gonna rank these. They're $1.
It's hard to beat.
$1, good noodle stars out of 10. If they were $3, I still 10. But I mean, the fact that they're $1, that just blows me away. Okay, but it doesn't stop there.
It doesn't?
No,
Oh,
we have
Patrick.
Mitchell's Patrick Star here. Are you gonna open it or keep him sealed?
I was like debating that this whole time.
I think after all that debating, I should answer that right now. You keep it sealed unless you want to open it, which gives you no answer. I'm gonna open up Squiddy though, because we have one in the collection. Let me go see the other Squiddy. Whichever one's in the best shape, we will keep squidded.
I think for me, for now, I'm gonna keep it sealed just because I don't want it to get it all dirty yet.
Yeah, he called my room dirty.
No.
It's okay, it can be sometimes, but usually not. But we have Squiddy here, and I wanted to have one open so I could just pose him in the background sometimes. Let's see if we can get him to stand first off. He can't do the thing without standing. He's doing the thing, but he's like dancing. And he's very happy doing the thing. Part of the appeal of the thing is his resistance to doing it. I want him to stand. Oh, here we go. There it is. He is squanding.
He's like doing like a lunge.
That's the only way he'll stand. But this opens up a world of possibilities, like interpretive dancing. Alright, probably better in the box. Probably better in the packaging. But I at least wanted to have one Squiddy out of the box, so it was worth it for me.
What you rating that Squiddy?
I'm gonna rate it in the packaging for what it is. I would give it a 10, but now that I've actually opened one, he's what I presume would be the most bendy. You know what I mean? But he's not as bendy as you might think. Especially like one of his legs bends very well like these ones do, but these legs, they just go right back into their normal positioning. So one's a false leg, two are false legs. So for that, I'm gonna give it 1 for each tentacle. 6 out of 10 for me. But in the packaging, as a collectible, it's worth it for the $5, you know what I mean? But as a toy, I would imagine that Patrick and Spongebob maybe would bend even less, you know, especially Patrick. Like, what can bend in that really?
What do you mean his arms?
And like a tip of his head, like that's about it. You can be like, season 1, season everything else.
You remember that episode where he's playing the drums on himself and he hits his head on his belly?
Yeah, that's about it. All right, Squiddy, thank you so much for being here and helping us get through this and get this rating figured out. 6 out of 10. Next up, we have the Kirby here. I was aiming for the Ninja Kirby. There's a few in here. I'll add any of these to just my Nintendo stuff that I've got collected, but I really just want that Ninja one. What do we have here? Oh! I knew it was the Ninja. I just had a feeling deep inside of my liver that this was going to be it.
That's an odd place to get a feeling.
I probably should see a physician, but this right here is what I was hunting for, the Ninja Kirby. So now I can put it in the anime room. You know that headband was inspired by Naruto.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
That's the Great Ninja War one.
Yeah, and you have the kunai right there, and then you have the Ambu blade. That is so cool. I'm hyped that we actually got it. We've had pretty good lucks in these mystery bags and stuff. Recently, we've been kind of pretty much getting everything we've been looking for. On the anime channel, we did an opening recently. You guys can go check out. Pretty much got all the ones I was on the hunt for. So, I mean, keeping the vibes going. Okay, next up, we've got, that was really cool, but it was the wrong way. We've got Sandy's rocket ship. You guys have seen it in the background. We have Squidward's house, SpongeBob's house, somewhere up there, around here.
Krusty Krab.
Krusty Krab.
Chum bucket.
The chum bucket. And we also have Patrick's buzz, because he never gets his house. He's with a buzz. That's how they had to get him in here. Now, we don't have Sandy's dome because that would be way too easy. We have Sandy's rocket ship. So, we'll add on screen right now the YouTube short of me building Sandy's rocket ship so you guys can check that out a little bit closer. And I got another one, which were the only 2 left in the store, to keep sealed in the collection, of course. Because most of them, like the SpongeBob's house and then the Krusty Krab, I don't really think that they're gonna like stop producing those anytime soon. They keep making more and more of them. But like the Bikini Bottom bus one, we don't see that one anymore very often. And I could say the same thing about Sandy's rocket. Like they may not make this still, like after a while. And the chum bucket too, I feel like you don't see as often. So there's a chance they might not do this forever. So I want to make sure we have at least one, you know, in the collection preserved. Rating for Sandy's rocket ship, I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10 just for Sandy representation. Is the rocket like the most like, you know, that's a pretty bare bones rocket. Like it's not the most beautiful or detailed rocket I've ever seen. But for what it is, $5, I'll give it a 10.
Hey, at least Sandy's got her dome too, right?
Yeah, and Sandy's got her dome on. I think the character for Sandy looks better than the rocket does. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 9 because I think that they did a better job on the Krusty Krab, Squidward's house, Pineapple. I think they did better jobs on most of them, and I gave those 10s too. So does this hold to the same standard? No. I think the rocket is a little bit like, I think it could be taller.
Yeah, that's fair.
It could be taller, but I think that it, you know, it's still a 9. 9 is a high grade. Ooh, I know what you want.
Do you though?
Yeah, you wanted to see this.
Oh yeah.
This, that. We have the puzzle set right here. And I'm not gonna open this guy up because I don't want to get the puzzle pieces all dirty and messed up or anything like that. Oh, we were wondering which size, which
saw
one.
it on the
Yeah,
side,
on
yeah.
the side it shows you which one. I wouldn't have expected this one to be the biggest one either with 100 pieces. This is the smallest one, 24. This one's 48, and this one's 100. So when you're bad at puzzles, when you kind of get a little better, and then you're an expert, and then when you're a psychopath. So 100 pieces. Can you believe this is 1/30th of the puzzle that we built?
That was an odd fraction, but yeah.
Yeah, 1/30th. You could also say, that's the only way you could say that, huh?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm a math man.
What are you ranking that bad boy?
$5, we've bought in puzzles that were just one design. So I'm gonna give this one a 3 for every puzzle. 9 out of 10. You know what? The shell with that. 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 because the designs themselves are actually different discs that they've released. For me as a fan and collector, maybe for them it was like a lazy way to just, you know, use a really good image. But for me, I see the reference in each one, so I love it. I gotta give it a 10. It's better than just like, oh, SpongeBob and Patrick laying in a pond or something, you know?
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah, like we've had some pretty ununique puzzles, so I like this one. Okay, next up, we have Hey Arnold. So right here we have this particular one, so we don't need to open that one up because that's why I got it, was to keep it sealed. They actually made this in the Nick box maybe in 2018. Let me see the trademark on here. Yeah, 2017. Look at that.
Dang.
2017 they released this one.
And when they released this one?
You can see the trademark on this one on the bottom here is 2023.
Oh, okay. So did they change anything is the question.
I don't really believe they did. I mean, do you see anything different?
Maybe this one just has a fresher coat of paint. I don't know, yeah.
I hope with the discontinuing of the Nick box,
They don't just release everything.
yeah, I hope they don't release everything. But if you look at them closely,
There's like some small differences, but it's like mostly just like the paint.
it's the paint, like the finish is different. Like the one for the Nick box is a little bit more glossy, I feel like, and a little bit more like more crude. But this one, if you look at the hair especially, it's super sleek, like almost like has a finish to it.
Yeah.
So there is a difference, but it's not like astronomically different
But
for
like
sure.
the molding is the same.
Yeah, the molding I'd say is maybe a little crispier on this one. But nonetheless, I was like, well, I'm not gonna leave a Hey Arnold item in 2023 just to show some support to Nickelodeon and the you know, the idea that they can make some newer products, you know, based on stuff that we like. I'm gonna pick it up and grab it while it's there. So I'm hyped that we picked up Hey Arnold today. And we have one sealed now in the collection. Ranking, oof. If it was any other Hey Arnold item, I would give it a 10 out of 10 just because it exists. But because it's literally a remolding of something we got in 2017, I gotta give it a 7.
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, like it makes me feel like I could have waited.
With a lot of things at Five Below, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, it makes me feel like, well, why did I even pay for this one? I mean, I got other stuff in that box, I'm okay, but like, if this was all I wanted, I could have saved my money from that one and got this one for $5. Kind of a little bit of a rip-off, but if you don't have it, kind of a little bit of a steal. So go ahead and pick this up if you don't have it. Only $5. 7 out of 10 for me, though. Okay, next up, talking about reprints, we have the Nickelodeon figures, and people are already selling these online for anywhere from $12 to $20 for individual ones. But this I don't want to talk down too much because I love that they make stuff. But if you ever see this Just Play is the absolute king of reproducing and reprinting. One I will talk about is the iconic SpongeBob figures they sell at Five Below. These ones, I have a file in my computer right now with at least 8 times that they have reproduced those exact same SpongeBob figures and put them in a different packaging and sold them at different periods of time since about 2014. And then you have Tommy and Angelica here. Well, you know, we have this one, right? This one, you see?
Yep, I'm looking at it.
We have the characters individually. We have them in that 5-pack. Look right there, you see it, zoom in. That 5-pack that comes with Chucky, Phil, and Lil. And there's no Angelica, but you know, this is the one I'm talking about. There's no Angelica in that one, but the Tommy is identical. And that's, look at this spike. I feel like some kind of insane conspiracy theorist, but this is facts. This is the same Spike they released inside of the mystery boxes. He's just slightly discolored. But some companies definitely do it more than others. So that's tough for me because, like, again, this is another time where I'm like, well, that's not really cool, because if you're a long-time collector like me, it's a super unsatisfying product because I would have much rather they have re-released these with different molds. I mean, at least Funko has the audacity to make them glow in the dark, glitter, something, not just here they are again in a different box. But if you don't have those came out in 2016, Toys R Us, at least somebody out there who enjoys Rugrats can pick up this 2-pack and get Tommy and Angelica somebody who didn't pick up that 5-pack and get Arnold and Gerald, and also Ren and Stimpy. So it's hard for me, but the same thing with this Arnold here. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a high grade still, because somebody who doesn't have that stuff, I'm just happy that Nickelodeon's got products out there that people can pick up. And at the end of the day, it's all about the support and the brand staying strong and then making new stuff in the future. But the key word for that is new, you know? So that's why I'm not gonna give it a 10, which you would think, you know, as soon as you look at this, I would give it a 10, you know?
Yeah.
It's just because of the fact that I already have these. And I feel like rather than being rewarded for long time support on this one from Just Play, all these Nickelodeon's fall exclusively, I feel like I'm just kind of falling victim to the trap, you know? But it is what it is. And again, 7 out of 10, but amazing product. And if you don't have them, definitely worth the pickup. So I'll save the stuff that me and Mitchell saved for last because it's a couple little items. But the Funko Pops we got a a bunch of them there. I have seen the Bob's Burgers movie, but for some reason I remember obviously young Bob, you get to see him like with his father when he was a kid and like, you know, how he kind of got into the burgeteering thing. I can't remember this clip off the top of my head for whatever reason. But Louise has always been my favorite character in the family besides Bob. Bob is definitely my favorite. So for $5, like would I have gotten these Pops if they were like the normal retail of like 12 to 15? Probably not. But since I was able to get 2 for the price of 1 basically, it definitely made it up my alley to go ahead and pick it up. So I'm glad that we got both these ones from the movie. And of course, we'll take these out the box so you guys can see a little better look at them. Next up, we have the Penny Proud Pop. And I picked this one up because I personally think that even though you can see the Proud Family Pops, a lot of times in kind of the bargain bins, not for very much, because the Louder Prouder series did not really do that well. I think the show could have been maybe produced a little bit differently, but this is still the only Proud Family Pop. So whether it's Louder and Prouder or if it's the Proud Family Pop, this is the only Penny Proud.
It's all about me.
So I personally think that like with a lot of Funko Pops, even though they're in the bargain bins now, a lot of people down the line, when there's no other way to get this characters from this show, I think it will go up. Even Pops like the regular show Funko Pops, when they were out, they weren't the most sought after Pops ever. After a period of time, people were like, they made that? So I think that the Proud Family Pops, I'm gonna get at least the Penny. I have Sugar Mama, and if I don't, I'm gonna get another one, and I wanna have Penny. So at least have 2 from that line. I don't really have any interest in Uncle Bobby or Dejanay, but if we go back to Five Below in a couple months and they still have them, maybe I'll pick up Dejanay. But needed to have Penny, so I'm glad we finally found one in decent shape. And last up, we're not gonna spend too much time because we gotta save this for Anime Avenue, but the Jujutsu Kaisen line here, we have a couple of those. For the retail price, I wasn't gonna add all of them to the collection, but since we saw one for $5, I wanted to pick it up. If they have the Nobara next time, I'll probably pick up that one too, because then that would actually give me all of the line except for one being Fujigoro, so I might as well eventually get him too then.
What are you ranking all these Pops?
Penny Proud, I wish it wasn't from the Louder and Prouder, but I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. Little Bob and Louise, 8 out of 10. And the Mahito, I'm gonna give it a 9. Really, really built well. The Anime Pops, they never hold back on. They always do an incredible job of making them super dynamic. Yeah, you gotta give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, then Dollar Tree, we had this card right here that we found. Like, the more I look at it, the more I think that we did get this card in the mail or something like that. But nonetheless, even if I have to give it to somebody for their birthday, I'm glad we picked it up for $1. And then we also have these Spongebob socks. Not the craziest socks ever. They've had some glow-in-the-dark ones. They've had some different type of socks there. But the fact that you can go to Dollar Tree and get something cool, even if it's just a sock to make you smile the next day when you wear them to work or, you know, wear them to school, that's a win. That's just really, really cool. So I'm happy that we found these for $1. Okay, and then for the items that me and Mitchell got. So Mitchell ordered this online because he knew they were not going to have it in stock. So we have this one thanks to Mitchell. So thank you so much again for this. We have the SpongeBob pillow pet here. I mean, it's not the biggest pillow pet they've ever released. Obviously, there is some bigger SpongeBob pillow pets, but the fact that the pillow pet line is being kept alive, that is a legitimate pillow pet, and it is a SpongeBob one at that. And again, $5, right?
That's all it was.
Can't complain with that at all. They have all the labels on here like it's a mattress. That's a lot of labels. Under the penalty of the law, this tag to not be removed except for by the consumer. So once I consume this, then I can take it off. But until I can fit this in my stomach, I don't have a choice but to keep it. Very, very cute. The pillow pet. It's a pillow. It's a pet. It's a SpongeBob pillow pet. And I picked these up when I went to the Five Below because I knew they were not gonna have them anymore. We have the Tsunami for both Gur and also we have Zim himself. So, I mean, these Tsunamis, I love them. They're super adorable. I have only one complaint, like I said, that my Reptar one, it started leaking. It makes me question putting them anywhere like crucial, like anywhere where it could possibly affect anything else in the collection. But at the $5 rate, you know, to be able to get 2 Invader Zim products, that's a win for me. And on top of that, me and Mitchell paid, I think, for the ones that we have in our collections, like $8, and then Hot Topic and Box Lunch are selling them for $10. So Five Below, again, making me wish I would have waited, as always. So I'm gonna give them a 9 out of 10, leaving that one available point for in case they break on you. I'm gonna give them a 9 out of 10, but it's very unlikely they break. Spongebob's holding up, Reptar not so much. 9 out of 10. But on that note, stick around and we'll add some of these things to the collection. Before that, you know the drill. Scan it. So on that note, that is actually it for this video, Rep Pack. I love you guys and thank you so much for watching. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe. We are working our way towards 100K, so I would definitely appreciate it so much. Hit the like button, all that great stuff. But in addition, really important is make sure you go check us out on Patreon. Is the #1 way we can keep the lights on here in the cavern. So if you want to support us in that way, go check it out. And in addition to that, you'll get an extended version of this video as well as any other video that I upload on YouTube. So go check that out. It comes with behind the scenes, early releases, and a bunch of other little perks as well too. So go check that out down below. And don't forget, we're on Whatnot every single Friday where you'll get 15 bucks off your first pickup on the site. It's a collecting platform that sells all types of different awesome collectibles, including Spongebob, Cartoon Network, Funko Pops, you name it. And you get 15 bucks off to get yourself something free or for a deep discount. So go take advantage of the free money. And I will see you guys in this video over here that I know you're gonna love. And as always, Rep Pack, thank you so much for being you, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Adios and blue.